Another almost daily reading. Gonna give y'all 3 minutes to get up in here, as I always do. If y'all are watching from this part of the video and y'all are watching the replay, there's timestamps in the comments. You don't have to stay here and watching me being weird unless you want to. No judgment. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Got another minute. Ooh, my bad, my bad, my bad. How y'all doing today? How y'all feeling? 30 more seconds. All right, what's up, gang? It's your girl Sid from Savvy Sentience, and welcome to today's almost daily reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Please make sure y'all do the things, so like the video, subscribe to the channel, say hello in the comments below. If you're not new, then you're gang, and I already know you did those things, all right? So, today's reading. Hey, Indonesia. Today's reading, I specifically asked Spirit for a specific question, and I got a very, very, very specific answer. But yeah, if y'all are looking for personal readings, you can book at SavySentient.com. It's in the description box below. There is a link there to my website and all of my socials. If you all have a scary story or a supernatural occurrence that you would like to share here on the channel, you can send it to my email. It's also in the description box below, but it is just SavySentient@gmail.com. And I will feature that on Spooky Saturdays. Currently, there is a few Spooky Saturday videos up. We have my personal experience in the cemetery. We have the real life Chucky story. Okay, and we also recently had the real life zombie in Haiti, the Clairvius narcissist story. All right, if y'all, Abby, send it to my email. Send it to my email, my girl. But those stories are featured on Saturday at 8 p.m. here on the channel. Okay, so today's reading is going to be about what is going on behind the scenes that you don't know about, what's happening in your life that you do not know about. And so when I channeled that message from Spirit, this is what I was told. I was given a specific list of names. These names may be your name or maybe the names of the people involved in your situation. We have Regina, Troy, Shantae, Winston, Archie, Rodney, Riley, Samantha, Charles, Shirley, Kai, Trina, Richard, Guy, Symphony, Trina again, and Rocky. So Trina 2 times. Oh, wait, Abby. Oh, have a good day. Have a good day, Abby. But yeah. So those are the names that came up. And then the message that Spirit gave me says, we thrive on chaos. We love when things are chaotic. You are our favorite target. And they said it in a way that was so like satisfying. Bye, Abby. And like they said it as if like speaking of you is just like so satisfying to them. So again, any of those names that were mentioned may have something to do with your situation, or they may be your name. Okay, so I wanted to take a look at the chart. So let's get into the astrology real quick. And I wanted to focus on the Aquarian energy, as that is the energy of the collective. And I wanted to focus on the energy of the family, the people around you. Okay, so in the 11th house of Aquarius, there's actually nothing there. Let's check out the 4th house that would represent your family. Okay, so this may be family members because we do have Mars in your 4th house. Cancer's ruling the 1st house. That's the energy of home. So this could be your family for sure, or people that you consider to be family. So let's go ahead and just start pulling the spread and see what goes on. I'm going to use the Modern Witch Tarot here today. And we're just going to go ahead and pull the spread. I am curious why Trina came out twice. So there's either 2 Trinas, maybe there's 2 Trinas in your situation, or Trina is a very, as soon as I split the deck, the Tower and the Devil. This is chaos, upheaval, change. That's toxicity. All right, that's negative energy. So definitely there's some messed up energy around you. All right, what is at the core of this reading, Spirit, for my collective? What is at the core of this reading for my collective? Question at hand. Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new beginning in your finances. There is a financial windfall coming in for you, a new beginning of stability. You may be moving. You may have gotten a new job. You may have gotten like a new lease on life, like your health has gotten some type of, like a new bill of health or something like that. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups, so you might have gotten some good news about your health. This is a tarot channel, and we're talking about what you don't know happening behind the scenes. All right, what's crossing this Ace of Pentacles energy? Yeah, the World. So there's a new beginning for you all. But that also means that there's an ending of certain cycles happening as well. The World is getting everything that you've worked so hard for. That is closing out cycles that no longer serve you. With the World being a major arcana, this means that this is a major transition for you, a major change, a major event happening in your life. Okay, so that is what is here in the center of the reading. That's what the focus is. So the reason why these people may be targeting you is because of what you are gaining. All right, so what is the future possibility Six of Swords in the reverse. The future possibility is that you have a difficult time moving away from people, places, and things mentally or physically. You have a difficult time at releasing things mentally, physically. What I'm getting with this Six of Swords energy, though, is not that it's necessarily you that's going to have a hard time letting go, but I feel like people are going to try to stop you from moving forward, from moving on, from moving away. Okay, what's at the root of this? What's at the root of this? Yeah, we have the Hang one. It didn't quite fall, so I'm going to keep going. But that is released. That is seeing things from another perspective. Queen of Cups is what falls instead. So some of you all may have been trying to end cycles with people because you're focusing more on healing yourself, nurturing yourself, enjoying your peace, enjoying, your new beginning, your new start. And I feel like people are not wanting to let you go. They're not wanting to let you do that. Tell me what happened in the past environment for my collective here. Well, in the recent past. Knight of Cups. All right. Someone may have come towards you with some type of love offering. Some type of... Let me see. We're going to see exactly what that was. What's in the near future? Or the expected future? Yeah. Something's happening for you all, and I feel like it's a big deal, okay? Because not only did you start the reading off with the Ace of Pentacles, which is some type of financial windfall, some type of offer, but then you have the World crossing that, which means that there are certain cycles that are in need of being closed out. And with these both being major arcanas, the Empress and the World card, like this is something major. So you're letting small things go for something bigger, but the people involved, the small people involved, don't want to let you go. The expected future for you is abundance. It's wealth. It's self-love, self-care. It's a softer life. It's an easier life for you. I just heard easy street. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clarify some of these cards. In the recent past, you did have the Knight of Cups. So someone came towards you. Maybe they wanted to offer you an apology. Maybe they wanted to offer you some type of love with the Knight of Cups. What is this Knight of Cups? High Priestess. Okay, what I'm getting with the High Priestess... Okay, I don't know why I'm getting this message. But this person came towards you offering you something, but I felt like they came towards you in secret. And I feel like the reason they came towards you in secret is because they were concerned about the judgment of others. So they may be a part of this group of people who kind of like to see you in like chaotic energy, kind of like to see you, like they don't like for you to have peace. But this person, rather than continuously be an enemy to you or be problematic to you, they came forward wanting to make some type of, I'm seeing someone waving the white flag, like, I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want to bother you anymore. But they're doing this, like, in silence. Like, the other people don't know. Clarify this further. Yeah. Five of Wands. This is the conflict. This is the fighting. They don't want everyone to know that you don't. Maybe they never really wanted. There goes a Tower at the bottom of this deck too. So it feels like a group of people are trying to tear you down, trying to break you down. But this one person who is connected to this group of people don't want to be a part of it. They don't want to do that. But I don't feel like they're standing up to the group. Instead, they're coming to you like, look, this is not me. It has nothing to do with me. I never wanted to be a part of this, etc. and so on. Maybe they even told you about some of the things going on within the group or what they're trying to do. What people were saying. The lies being told behind your back. Mm. If this is not a person coming towards you, this is like your intuition. Like in the past environment, you intuitively felt, or your spirit team came to you. It happened in a dream. Like you've gotten some type of information about the conflict happening within this group, and you've gotten information about what it is that they wanted and what they were trying to do to you. Tell me why people are going to be having a hard time letting the collective go as they try to move away from this situation. Death card. Yeah, and in the cycle of transition, they just do not want you to transition. They do not want you to move on to better things. Tell me more about this. Four of Wands energy. For some of you all, like this is definitely your family. This is definitely family. Because there was nothing in the 11th house, Aquarius 11th house. And all of the war, the Mars energy was in the 4th house. And here we have the death. And we have the 4th house. For some of you all, this may directly involve death. Maybe this chaos is happening because someone passed, and the windfall was that you received a large settlement from this person's passing, and now it's caused a lot of infighting in the family, and people don't want to see you moving away, but you may be trying to move away from your family. You're like, they're too ghetto, they do too much fighting, they do too much bickering and arguing. I've received my inheritance, and now I'm finna go. Okay, because you are showing up here as the Empress. If that's the case, though, I feel like these people are trying to throw you off, though, by creating chaos, pointing fingers at one another. Tell me more about this Empress energy as the expected future. Oh, okay. So what fell on the Empress is the inheritance card, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like people are trying to stop you from getting your inheritance. But what happened, what flipped over is the Empress card clarified that as well. 4 of Swords. So it's like people are trying to stop you from getting this inheritance, but no matter what they do, no matter how they try to stop you from gaining this wealth and this softer life that allows you to rest, you're going to get it anyway. I'm not your chocolate wife. I'm not sure my partner would agree. Don't come over here with disrespect. I will block you. Matter of fact, let me just block you. All right. So let's see how you're doing. What's in your energy? The moon flipped over. All right. What is the status of my collective? You are showing up as the Sun in reverse, which makes sense because the question I asked before starting this reading was, what is it that you don't see? The Sun in the reverse is a lack of clarity. All right. So I don't think you see the full picture of what's going on around you. I don't think you see how people are trying to stop you from receiving what's rightfully yours, what belongs to you. But I feel like that's going to be brought to light very soon. What's surrounding my collective? What's surrounding my collective? We have the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So what's around you is people from the past. This, again, could be your family, siblings as well. There could be a soulmate around you. With the Ace of Swords, there's going to be some type of breakthrough or some type of communication. This communication could be bittersweet, with the sword being double-edged. So we're definitely going to clarify that. All right. What's in the mind and the emotions of my collective? What's in the mind and the emotions of my collective? The Lovers, alignment, things falling into place, you being in your purpose, being on the correct path, you receiving what you are owed, okay? And what is the outcome for my collective? Look at the outcome. Queen of Pentacles. No matter how hard people try to stop you from receiving what is rightfully yours, whether it is an inheritance, a job, a life of luxury, no matter how much people try to get in your way, what's yours is yours, and it cannot be taken. It cannot be taken, especially not by somebody who it doesn't belong to or who doesn't have that kind of power. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Pentacles. So this is adaptability. This is prioritizing what's important. This is balance, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify. What is it that they don't see? Bottom of the deck is the Moon, Sun in reverse. All right, so what is it that they don't see? The Sun in the reverse. All right, what you don't see is the Page of Wands. That there may be some type of excitement on the way here. There's some type of discovery. Yeah, something is being discovered. Tell me more. Strength and the Temperance card. You're being tested. This might be a test of your strength. That you'll get what you want by finesse, not force. You might be trying to fight with these people. You might be trying to argue with these people, or these people may be trying to bring you into arguments and altercations when you're just trying to rest, when you're just trying to heal, when you're just trying to, have peace. But it's really just a test of your strength, and certain things are going to be discovered. Oh, I heard certain things that are going to come to the surface, that are going to be discovered, are going to be a test of your strength. Okay, so even though you don't have clarity right now, there's going to be information that comes out, and it's going to upset you, piss you off, make you want to react. But with the Temperance card here, Spirit is saying just chill. Don't give in to the chaos, because again, the channel message said that these energies, these people, they like chaos. They like to see you in a state of like frenzy. You're their favorite source of supply. They like to see you angry or upset. It's like delicious to them. As what's surrounding you, we had the Six of Cups with the Ace of Swords. Clarify that, please, Spirit. Seven of Cups. So illusions. Yeah, I feel like, okay. So remember when I said earlier, someone might have come towards you trying to say, like, I don't want to have anything to do with this. They are saying all this about you. They are trying to keep things from you, but I don't want to have anything to do with this. I feel like that might have something to do with this person. This person from the past coming back with this communication. But I feel like the communication may be an illusion, okay? Because the Seven of Cups is about having your head in the clouds. It's about confusion. It's about illusion. And so I feel like whoever that person is, they're just trying to keep their hands clean, and they're trying to appear to be a friend or an ally to you, while everyone else is being toxic and disgusting to you. So that when you gain this, I just heard notoriety. So maybe some of you all are getting some type of fame or recognition publicly. But when you gain this inheritance, when you gain this money, when you gain this new job, these new opportunities, they want to be able to say, like, remember when all that was happening? I told you I didn't have nothing to do with that. I told you I wasn't involved in the beef. But I feel like they were. They just don't want... It's like they're trying to... I heard escape hatch. They're just trying to get out early before everything hits the fan, and get close enough to you to where it seems like they've always been on your side, or they've always been a friend. Does that make sense? I feel like they're just as bad as everybody else, though. It, I just heard they're playing a long game. They're trying to play the long game. This person thinks they're very clever. All right, so in your mind and emotions is the Lover's card. This is about alignment. This is about being surrounded with people who have the same values, morals, ideals as you. This is also a card of choice. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be about choice in love, but this could be choice in how you love your family or the people around you who you consider family. Sometimes you have to realize that you're just not in alignment with certain people, and you have to make a choice to actively separate from them. All right, so let's clarify the Lovers. Why is the Lovers in their minds and the emotions? Bitch. Look what clarified the Lovers. The Lovers. I love when they do that. So yeah, I guess I said all that needs to be said. You know who you're in alignment with, and you know what's not in alignment with you, with your purpose, how you see your life, the vision that you have for your life. And I just feel like all the chaos, all the drama that these people are stirring up, it's just not something that you are in alignment with. It's just not something that you resonate with. Maybe there was a time before you were healed, before you grew up, before you embarked on your spiritual journey, where you would have been right in the mix with all of these people, throwing stones, hiding hands, gossiping. But you've changed, you've grown. And especially if this involves any type of death, whether it's the death of someone close to you or if it's the death of your ego, that whole situation elevated you and changed you. So you wouldn't be in the mix with this bullshit. It's just not something you would do. Your outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be taken care of. You're going to have money. You're going to have luxury. You're going to have comfort in life regardless. And I just really feel like as you ascend, as you get all of this, like these people are just trying to pull you down. These are just like crabs in a barrel. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles for me, Spirit. Yeah. The message of the Two of Wands is believing in your personal power. This follows the Ace of Wands, which is a new passionate beginning. So maybe something involving your passion, something that you're really passionate about, a talent that you have, a skill that you've turned into a career. It's actually benefiting you financially. Like it's starting to turn into something. And so now that you're embarking on this new journey, your first steps are like really making sure that people who are around you are in alignment with you. This is a general reading. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're expanding. You're about to expand, and that makes sense because right after Scorpio season, which we're currently in, the season of transformation and change, comes Sagittarius season, which is a season of expansion, of new philosophy, ideals, just expansive mindsets. Clarifying further is the Four of Cups in reverse, which is a new approach to old problems, new events and possibilities, enthusiasm for life, and acceptance. Okay, so it's really giving bottom of the deck, Emperor energy. You're bossing up on some people and they don't like it. And I don't feel like you're the type of person who's like arrogant about it. You're just like, I'm growing, I'm changing. I'm realizing that the people around me are not growing or changing. They're not any different than they've always been. They're still messy. They still with the shits. They still fighting. They still causing drama. They're still doing a lot of unnecessary things. And that don't serve me. That's nothing more than a distraction. So I can't keep on being around these people. And they're in the energy of thinking that you've changed. That you're fake. You different. You got a little bit of recognition and now you don't know nobody. No, y'all don't know me, or y'all would have known that I'm not okay with any of this foolishness. Okay, that I'm not settling for all this bullshit. So tell me a little bit more. Island Time Wellness, what's happening in this situation? What's going on in this situation, please, Spirit? What's going on in this situation, please? I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun. Flirting. Wants to date. I immediately got that same person who's trying to act like they're not really involved like that. And I actually heard it like, no, I like you. I don't know about nobody else. Like, I don't know why they be fighting and talking mess about you and all of that, but I like you. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, somebody's really just trying to make sure they get on your good side. Tell me what else. Karmic relationships. Baby, and family can be karmic. They're probably the most karmic of all the karmic relationships you're going to have, okay? So this is a karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you, which is what you're doing. Putting yourself forward, distancing yourself from certain people, distancing yourself from your family. I was just about to say, and they talking about you, and look at here, girl talk comes out. And they talking about you. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. Some of y'all need to surround yourself with your friends, with people who you know are truly there for you, who truly rock with you. And I'm feeling like some of you all, your friends are more family than your family is. And that's who you need to surround yourself with. Because your family, they the ones talking about you. They the ones being toxic with you. Bottom of the deck is the mirror, the golden mirror. They're self-absorbed people. They're narcissistic. The relationships that you have with them are one-sided. And they will love bomb you to try to get their way with you, which is what this person that I keep on talking about that's trying to be friendly with you is trying to do. They're trying to love bomb you. Like, girl, I don't know why they act like that. I always fucked with you. You know, you always been my favorite cousin. You always been my favorite sister. You know, you always been my favorite daughter, my favorite son. Like, you, like, whoever this person is, it could be your mother, it could be your father, it could be siblings, it could be cousins. But whoever this person is, they trying to play you really close and trying to act like they always rocked with you. But they're also on the other side of things talking shit with you right along with these people who are trying to stir up drama and stir up chaos. Like, they're right over there with them talking shit about you too. So I'm getting energy, especially with that Ace of Swords being a double-sided sword. They're on both sides of the fence. Talking out of both sides of the tongue is what I just got. Like a snake, like snake tongue. I don't know how to do a snake impression. But that's what I'm getting, like a snake tongue. Yeah. Purr. I see you, Asha. Yeah. So, if you all are separating yourself, if you are feeling the need to separate yourself from your family, you are divinely guided to do that. Like, you're feeling it because it's meant for you to do that. Okay, let's get some Moology out here. What messages do we have for my collective, please, Spirit? You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. And it's so funny because Cancer energy, that fourth house energy, that's that family energy. And like I said earlier, for some of you all, your loved ones, your family, is actually going to be your friends more than your family. So with this new moon being energy of initiation and intention, I feel like your intended family, the family that you choose, you and your loved ones are safe. That family is safe. Okay? Now, these other folks over here talking crazy out their neck, over here cutting up and acting up and talking about you, I don't know if they're going to be safe because karma season is coming. Actually, November 15th, Saturn comes out of retrograde. Around the 15th, if I'm not mistaken, around the 15th is when it comes out. Pay attention to how things start happening for these people in your life. The people who are causing you drama and chaos, pay attention to how their lives start to change around November 15th. I have constant and intrusive thoughts about my loved ones being in danger. So wow, that moon card is comforting. Girl, I know that. I know that feeling. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's an abandonment issue. But there are specific people that I'm always like, I need to check on them. I would call my dad in a heartbeat and tell him to send me proof of life. Like, I just will. Speaking of a Sagittarius season, didn't I just say that? Okay, you have luck is on your side. The new moon in Sagittarius. So again, the energy of initiation, of setting intention, something new with the new moon. And Sagittarius season is a season of luck, expansion, new philosophies, new growth. Okay, excuse me. So in the heart of this reading, y'all had the Ace of Pentacles, and you had that being crossed by the World card. So again, a financial windfall or new career, new money, new house, new car, newness in terms of your foundation is happening for you. And I feel like everyone sees that. But because that is happening for you, you are ending cycles. With the World card, the World card is about completion as well. So you are gaining all the things that you have worked for, the fruits of your labor. And you're about to be very prosperous. That's showing up several times. We had the Empress showing up twice. We had the World card showing up, and we had the Queen of Pentacles, which to me is the baby Empress. All right, so what is the last Moology card, Spirit? South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. In fact, at the bottom of the deck, you better hold your goddamn vision, is what this Moology card said, okay? So the past can represent these karmic family members. Six of Cups energy. Okay? Nostalgia. Happy memories from the past, or maybe not so much, but memories of the past. And South Node represents the past. So some of you all, either your own mind or the people around you will try to guilt you into allowing certain people to stick around, to hang around, because we go way back. We've been friends for 10, 15, 20 years. I'm your cousin. I'm your mama. I'm your daddy. Like, I feel like people are going to try to obligate you to them because of their title in your life. Okay? Don't let that bullshit happen. Yeah, nah. Immediately no, Asha. Immediately no. Forgiveness is for people who truly change. I'm not a big advocate for forgiveness. I do feel like there are, and this is only a recent occurrence because I have been adamantly against forgiveness, but I do feel like there are some people who you can forgive, but it's not instant and it's not without proof. You can't tell me that you changed. You got to show me. It's not without proof. So, yeah, nah. Nah, I don't believe in hanging around people who abuse you because we're family, and I should just forgive you because we're family. Nah, not if you're abusive and continue to be. So, Aquamarine is your crystal spirit, number 7. And the essential meaning of that crystal. Remember when I said y'all were showing up as the sun in the reverse and then the moon was at the bottom of the deck? So you have a lack of clarity when it comes to something. But with the Page of Wands and the Strength card, things are going to be brought to light for you all. Things are going to come up. Information is going to come out. There's going to be a test of your strength, and you're going to need to be temperate. Maybe I said that. Remember I said that, as you all's energy. The essential meaning of Aquamarine is enhanced clarity, calm discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth. Okay, so this is confirmation that y'all are going to get some clarity about what's really going on behind the scenes. More than ever, it's easy to get lost in a flood of information. While remaining focused on tasks may be difficult when your senses are overstimulated, Aquamarine Spirit has appeared to tell you that you really do have what it takes to sort it all out and become clear as you make decisions. Your powers of discernment are now magnified, and you are poised to make healthy choices for yourself and the good of all. Crystals can be found when looking carefully at big rock formations or layers of earth. If you call on the help of the conscious universe and work with the energy of Aquamarine, you can see what sparkles and calls for your attention, and you can quickly understand it too. Take a deep breath and be patient as you practice discernment and observe details you might have overlooked before. First one at a time and then in unison. Know that your ability to recognize the importance of small details is supported by the conscious universe. You are on the brink of attaining some powerful insights, and Aquamarine Spirit has come to show you the way. Motherfucking Shay, because let me tell y'all something. This recently happened for me. Right. This recently happened for me, and this is what this card is speaking about. Sometimes, hi Star, sometimes we have an illusion about certain people in our lives. And so there may be people in your family, people that you are close to, that you are not fully seeing the whole truth of. Okay? 6 years ago, there were certain family members I was supposed to release. And instead of releasing them, I made excuses for them and said that the reason why they didn't support me or help me in my time of need, even though they fully had the ability, and even though it would have cost them nothing and maybe would have even benefited them some to help me, was because of their own personal issues. But what Spirit recently showed me is that this family only seems to want to support me when I'm in the limelight or when I'm on some type of stage. They want to support me as Savy Sentient. They want to support me as other stage names I have gone by, but they never want to support me as Sid, as their cousin, as their, as their family. And so it wasn't until recently that Spirit brought me a whole bunch of insights about this specific person and what they're really in it for. And once that happened, my spiritual body started responding negatively to them. So when they would pop up in my lives, my flight or flight would kick in. Like, there's no immediate danger. I'm not in physical danger, but my spiritual body doesn't recognize it as that. They feel very much that I'm in danger in some way, shape, or form. And so all of my intuitive, alarms started going off. Up until recently, I've done nothing but love that family member and want some type of reciprocity from them. And Spirit was like, that's not something that's ever going to happen. So you have to stop making excuses for them and you have to release them. Also, a result of releasing people who you've made excuses for, who you've wanted to hold on to, is that for a lot of them, you cutting them off will catalyze their spiritual growth in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, evil eyes. So sometimes it's in your best interest and the best interest of them as well for you to cut them off. Because that may be exactly the catalyst that they needed to spiritually grow up, to have their own spiritual awakening. So if Spirit is moving you all to cut people off, to move away from people, do it. Because you're not doing you're not doing yourself or them any service by holding on to it. You're doing both a disservice. Okay? So, just thought I would share that with y'all, help y'all understand a little bit more. But that's what the message of Aquamarine is trying to tell us about. Sometimes we see the whole crystal, but we don't see the little imperfections and the bits and pieces that really need our attention. It is. Yeah. Asha says accepting that someone you care about will never change and possibly aren't capable of changing is so difficult to accept. And it is. And it's just like, I won't say just like, because death is different, but you do have to mourn them. You do have to understand that the love that you gave them will never be reciprocated. You do have to understand that whatever future you saw for the two of you all, especially when it's family, is not going to be the future that you receive when it comes to them. Like, it's all very difficult. And it is something that needs to be mourned. It is something that you have to take your time with to get over. Like, me, y'all don't know me. Y'all just met me. Hey, how y'all doing? But I'm a cut off queen. I will cut off anybody with ease. But that doesn't mean that certain relationships that I've cut off didn't mean something to me, or that it wasn't hard to get over the fact that I had to. Yeah, it's definitely grief. Yeah. So put on your big girl panties, your big boy boxers. Or if you a girl, you wear boxers. Put on your big girl boxers. I don't know. Whatever drawers you got on. Put on the big boy versions of them. And do what you got to do, because ultimately you're doing this for you and you're doing this for them. Now, whether they choose to grow from it, that's between them and spirit. But shit, you got to do what you got to do, boo boo. All right, so let's get some rebel messages out here, and then we're gonna move on to the Witching Hour Oracle. Yeah, it is hard though. I ain't gonna lie. In my case, this person is significantly older than me and someone who, like, I always looked up to and always searched for their approval. And it took me to become a whole ass adult in my 30s to realize, sis, you're not getting that from that person. You're not getting that from that person. Okay? So rebel, talk nice or don't. I don't care. But please tell my collective what they need to hear. The first rebel card says, get over yourself and pull your shit together. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. All right, so with that, I feel like focusing less on the chaos around you, because they want you to focus on that. Like, the people involved want you to focus on the bullshit and redirect your energy towards your endeavors, especially if they involve humanitarian efforts, helping other people, or being of service to the collective. All right, some of y'all may be doing what I do. Y'all might be spiritual workers. Redirect your energy, because it is precious, to humanity, to the collective, and away from these toxic people. Your next one says, believe what you see. Ashe. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. That just goes back to the Aquamarine card. You're going to see some things that you may have missed, but you're going to have enhanced clarity when you see these things. 1111 in the chat when I'm saying this. When you see these things, believe them. When you see that you're not getting the same energy from people, when there's a shift in their energy towards you and the way that they support you or don't, believe it. When people start acting funny with you, don't discount it to their personal shit or they just having a bad day, especially if it's consistent. Sometimes they just don't fuck with you and they're having a harder and harder time hiding that. So believe it. Do what you gotta do, star. All right. Period. Stop texting. Stop stalking. Stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste your time on ridiculousness. Yo, all three of these rebel cards just told you all to redirect your energy. Believe that people are who they telling you that they are. Hey, Shonda Boo. And stop texting these people. Stop checking on them. Stop reaching out to them because they don't give a about you. They don't care. Stop obsessing is at the top of the deck, and then the bottom of the deck says if you're waiting on a sign, well, here it fucking is, okay? If you needed somebody to tell you to leave them alone, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Getting called out in the chat today. That's funny. Leave people where they at. Okay, so let's get some witch and oracles out here. This is a witch deck, and it's highly spiritual, and that's why I love it. So let's see what they got to say to us. 1313 in the chat. That's the number of death in the tarot. Some of y'all might be seeing that around. But it's time for something to die, something to be let go. Look, this card love to come out. Mud and Moss, the card of stagnation. Yeah, some of these people are the reason why y'all are stagnating, why y'all platforms ain't growing, why y'all businesses ain't growing, why your career seems stuck, why your passion seems zapped. Some of y'all's energy seems zapped. Why 3 cards just pop out like that? I'm not reading all these cards. I'm not reading all these cards, but I'm going to get into some of them. I'm going to get deeper into some of them. I'm going to tell you what they all are, but I'm going to get deeper into some of them than others. Look at y'all being friends in the chat. So, I'm not going to get too deep into stagnation because it comes out all the time and we know the meaning of it. So, stagnation, this is a card of stagnation, mud and moss. As you see, she's curled up in the mud, feeling like shit. She looking like she feel like shit. Okay, so she just curled up out here in the mud. And this is a card of being stuck. This is a card that asks you to find new solutions, find new ways to do things, because what you're currently doing is not working. Hello? What you're currently doing is not working. And that could include who you're currently working with, who you're currently expecting support from, who you're currently looking to care. Okay? The reason why some of y'all are stagnated is because you're holding on to people who are creating blockages within your life. I don't know if y'all have ever noticed, but if you've ever had to release somebody at some point in your journey, that usually comes with a gift. As soon as you block them, as soon as you remove them, you start seeing growth. You start seeing some type of good luck or a shift in your fortune because you've blocked out the bad vibes. So some of y'all got to do something different and remove what is stagnating you. All right, so the next card we have is the Witch of the Woods. This is a card about retreat. And the keywords are retreat, rest, commune with nature, and solitude, hermit energy. I did see the hermit pop out earlier, but I didn't keep it. So this is just confirmation that some of you all are going to need solitude. Some of you all are going to need to take some time to yourself. A lot of people are falling away because they don't serve you. You were surrounded by people who were not for you. Okay, and the best way that spirit can figure to realign you or put you in alignment with people who do serve you or environments that are good and healthy for you is to get rid of the bad, put you in hermit mode so you can really see the truth of your life, the truth of your surroundings. Okay, in being alone, you're going to gain some type of insights. You're going to see some type of truth. Okay. Girl, yes, and when you let them back, you lose it. You lose it. That's big facts. I haven't let nobody back, but I just know, just based on the type of energies that these people carry, these leech energies, these succubus energies, that as soon as they ever were let back, I was not going to be able to maintain my gift. So we have the card of the elements and the card of casting the circle. So the elements is a card of getting back to basics, okay? Some of you all may have been trying to do too much, trying to take on too much. This is also a card about magic for those of you all who are witchy. Some of you all like to cast spells, like to, do manifestation rituals and all that jazz. But sometimes what you really need is something very simple. You don't need to be going to the magic shop, buying 37 candles, 52 things of herbs, 97 crystals, and 452 potions to manifest some shit. Sometimes all you need are the elements. Right here on my desk, I have a candle. I put it over there, actually. A candle, a feather. Candle represents fire. Feather represents air. There's a jar of water representing water. And I have crystals that represent earth, air, fire, water, all of the elements. And then spirit flows through me when I ask for it to come. Hello. All right. So sometimes all you need are the basic elements. Sometimes we try to do too much. But this can also be a card of minimizing. Sometimes we don't need 57,000 people that are our close friends. Because they're not. Sometimes all we need is the people who have shown up for us repeatedly and consistently. And they're not going to be family most of the time. And that's crazy, I know. But that's what it be like most of the time. All right, my closest family are all my friends. And they're not blood related. No one's a family member. Yeah, you don't need all those things to do magic. Put of the blue. I don't know. So the next card says cast the circle, raising vibrations. This is a card about creating protection around your house, around your energy, around your spirit, raising the vibration of your home and your environment. It speaks about when you begin a ritual, how you first create a circle, usually with like salt, and it's a form of protection before you enter into the ritual. What you saying mod for? You want to be a moderator, or are you saying that we need a moderator? But yeah, casting the circle. I like that these cards came out together, because for some of you all who do like to do magic, you may be feeling like you don't have enough, or you don't have what you need in order to do certain things, but you literally do. So this is like confirmation for someone who thinks that you can't manifest something, or you don't have enough whatever to do a protection spell. Found family is the strongest, yeah. Oh, I need a few. I've been saying that. But I have one. He's not here right now. I have more than one, actually, but they're not here right now. If you want to be a moderator, I can make you a moderator, Shonda. Okay. You're a moderator. Yeah, so we have stagnation, removing what is not necessary in your life. Removing blockages that prevent you from being stagnant. We have retreat. Some of you all need to retreat from these people, from these environments that are toxic to you, and just spend some time in hermit mode. Introspecting and like seeing the truth of your situation. Some of you all who do practice magic need to get back to the basics and concentrate solely on the elements, on your personal power, and raising your vibration. And then the last one we have is the Blood Trail. And I have never read this card, but this is a card of magnificence. And it looks like the spirit above her is actually indigenous. So this may speak to some of you all who do have indigenous bloodlines. You're good, Shonda. So the keywords are magnificence, lineage, connecting to something greater. Hey, we're part of something much bigger. We're part of something much bigger. Hey, Tarot Companion is the Six of Wands. That's recognition, success, victory. It says, close your eyes and imagine how many people and generations had to occur for you to be alive today. Your ancestral lineage goes back for thousands of years, all the way back to the first woman and man. And within all those generations were every kind of person you can imagine. Business owners, teachers, rebels, revolutionaries, inventors, healers, heroes, hunters, gatherers, maybe even royalty, all coming together, sharing their blood to form one magnificent being. You. You are connected to something greater than just yourself and have the strength, wisdom, and glory of all your ancestors backing you up. Do not doubt how powerful your existence is. Through the blood trail, you have the DNA of any kind of person you wish to be. It doesn't matter how far removed your ancestors are, that they have offered their greatness. Read and be hard. Okay, it doesn't matter how far removed your ancestors are, they have offered their greatness to you through your familial ties and will support you in your efforts to achieve all your dreams. If you have felt lost or confused, insecure or vulnerable, reach out to your ancestors and ask them to share their collective power with you. When you are troubled, give your worries back to them and ask them to clear your path. And when you are experiencing joy, rejoice with them and thank them for their strengths and talents they've offered you through the blood flowing through your veins. Pulling this card serves as a hello from your ancestors and an invitation to commune with them more often. If you don't already have one, build an altar in their honor and spend time at the sacred place in the coming weeks. Notice how you experience more clarity and direction as you spend more time with your ancestors. Companion card, Midnight Moth. Out of spiritual alignment, what you have asked about is not ideal for you at this time. All right. It's crazy that that's where that card went, because as I was reading it, I was like, I need to tell them about building an altar. And then the words that came out were building an altar. So all 5 of these cards coming out together obviously wasn't a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. I don't believe in accidents. Yeah. Y'all are needing to be isolated. This is why you all are surrounded by these fake ass people causing chaos that you are not here for, that you're not in alignment with, that you're not interested in, okay? And so Spirit is telling you that you need to retreat, step away, go solo dolo, all right? And get back to the basics. Get into the elements. Go outside, do some magic, touch some dirt, call to the wind. Like, do whatever, involves simple means. Like I said, earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. And raise your vibration. Salt your house. I use black salt that I actually charge with spiritual energy to put all around my house. You don't even have to go that far. You can take some white table salt and put it in the corners of all your house. Put it on your doorways, front door, back door, windowsills, wherever you want to put it, and protect your home from negative energy. But raising your vibration also means that you don't engage with negative vibrations. You don't engage with gossip and bullshit and people keeping up madness. You also can raise your vibration based on what you eat, what you take in as far as visually, like what y'all watching on TV. No shade, but all of that, Real Housewives and all that fighting and throwing drinks in each other's face is low vibrational as hell. How does that help you raise your vibration? Instead, you could be watching something like Gaia, the Gaia Network, all right? Learning about, spiritual shit. And then the blood trail, understanding that maybe the family that's around you now ain't the family that you need, but in your lineage, no matter whether you know them or not, You got some lit ass ancestors. Oh, thank you, Della. You got some lit ass ancestors. And some of these ancestors did exactly what you're trying to do. So if you are an artist, there's somebody in your lineage who also did art. If you are a witch, a spiritualist, there's many people in your lineage, whether they called it witchcraft or whatever they called it or not, who do what you do. Okay? The content you've been consuming is a little beneath you. Yeah. You can't keep doing that. I ain't gonna front like I'm holier than now, because some of the shit I've been eating, low vibrational as fuck. And I can feel it. And it's I don't want to say stagnating, but it's slowing me down, and I can feel it. So, like, if y'all eat a lot of fast food, a lot of fried food, sugar and crack are the same thing. Like, if you eat a lot of sugar, like, that kind of stuff will put you down. I've been asleep all day because I ate some bullshit today. We got to do better, because that low vibrational stuff that we consume will stagnate us. It will slow us down. So be very aware of your consumption. But if y'all don't already have an ancestor altar, create one. And it's very simple. It's very simple to do. I have a video here on this channel all about ancestral veneration. It's on the Savy Saturday playlist, I think. And it's about ancestral veneration and creating altars. Hey, Nissa. Girl. And you can know them by creating an altar. They will come to you. They will talk to you. Depending on how open you are or not. I don't know your culture, but in a few cultures, spiritual possession or like being inhabited by spirits is a huge thing, and it's a normal and common thing. Hey, Deborah. And this is one way that your ancestors can connect to you as well. You can check out my possession video. I did a whole video about this. This is one way that you can consult with your ancestors. It's the way that my highest ancestor has connected to me the very first time. And it was amazing. Like, I felt so much love in that interaction that when she left, I was almost sad. Like, where are you going, ma'am? Like, if y'all only knew how much power we have and what we are capable of when we don't give away our magic and we don't give away our power to something external to us. We really be out here beasting. But we're taught that a lot of what we should be doing is evil. We're taught that it's witchcraft and it's demonic and all of that. But before we were introduced to certain religious practices, it's literally what our bloodline was doing. It's all we knew. Okay? Channeling is incredible. And if you are a channeler, once you start channeling, you start to realize how much of what we think is fictional is actually real. Angels, real. Demons, real. Saints, Loa, Orisha, real. Aliens, those aliens, they're not aliens, but aliens, real. Real. And they're higher dimensional beings. And a lot of them, I ain't gonna say all of them because I ain't really rocked with all of them before, but a lot of them are here to help us. A lot of them are here to help us. But we're told not to get into any of that because it's evil and we're gonna burn in hell. And we're gonna burn in hell. Speaking of hell, a lot of those entities that are supposed to be from hell are helpful to us too. Protective of us as well. Y'all know Lilith? She loves us. She loves us a lot. And she will do whatever she has to do to help us. It's going to be tough love, but she will help us if you ask for help from her. And other beings like her, the dark feminine energies, they love us for real. They just tough love, you know? But we're told not to touch none of that. We're not supposed to get into any of that. That's demonic. That's evil. All right, so I'm pulling your advice here. I tell everyone who will listen about how organized religion has disconnected people from their ancient gifts and practices, period. And that's big facts, Asha. Girl, boy, friend, they, them. Y'all will not believe the advice. All right, so the advice is the 8 of Pentacles, which is apprenticeship. This is putting in the hard work. It's a spider, obviously. They be working, and they create beautiful webs when it's all said and done. But they be working really diligently. They have higher standards, okay? This is the energy of higher standards, wanting more for yourself with the 5 of Pentacles energy. So this is loss, lack, insecurity, feeling left out in the cold. So what I'm feeling with these two is that Spirit really wants you to just keep your nose down and do your work. It's okay to feel grief, feel sad about what is being left out in the cold, who is being left out in the cold. But you are now in a period of having to do your work. One of your best friends channels, Lilith. She's the best. She's the best. The 8 of Cups. It's time to emotionally divest. It's time to emotionally step away from, walk away from what's no longer serving you, even if there's going to be obstacles ahead. Go forward knowing that you're doing what is in your best interest, okay? So this is the time for us to work, leave behind what needs to be left behind. If you're feeling sad or insecure, that's fine. Feel your feelings. But at the bottom of the deck is the Empress once again. All of this is leading you to abundance. It's leading to success. And the Queen of Cups. So the Empress and the Queen of Cups came out here in the main reading and then comes out in the advice. So just confirmation that everything that is happening is meant to happen. It's putting you in alignment with your highest timeline, with your most abundant timeline. Ooh, Father of Cups too. Some of this may be putting y'all in alignment with a divine partner. One that probably you either wouldn't have met or it would have been interfered with by the people that you surround yourself with. And then the Daughter of Wands is there too. So yeah, I just feel like there's a new timeline that is happening for you right now. Yeah, spiders are mine too. That's so cool. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot. The Wild Unknown Tarot. Yeah, the deck never lied. Yeah. So you gotta be careful with that too. People think the spiritual community is for play. Some of the most savage people you're going to meet are going to be in the spiritual community. That's why I constantly say that this is not a Love and Light channel. I don't do that frou-frou, tell you what you want to hear, bubblegum raindrops. We're not doing that over here. Because that's not what this community is. You're going to run into a lot of scavengers, a lot of vampires, a lot of users, people who will take advantage of you if you allow them, if you're naive enough. And like, it could be real gross and real ghetto in the spiritual community, okay? So don't just think because you're into spirituality now that everything is going to be, it's not, okay? But yeah, y'all are in alignment with your highest timeline. That's why people are falling away. This next season is going to be an abundant season. It's going to be a beautiful season. But in order to gain, you have to lose. And you have to understand that you're not losing anything worth keeping. Okay? If any of these people are worth keeping, they're going to go and they're going to realize the error of their ways. They're going to realize that they need growth. They're going to realize that they need healing. And they're going to do the work. And if it is meant, if it is the will of the divine, they will be reintroduced to you at some point in your life. If not, then you ain't going to be worried about it because your life going to be so motherfucking beautiful. You ain't even going to be worried about who fell off. You're not even going to be worried about that. You're going to be too busy in Barbados kicking your feet in the water, eating pineapples and fucking shrimp. Like, all right, so this is my favorite part. For those of you who are new, these cards that I just spread across the bottom of this table are my song oracles. These are all songs that I have channeled, and the lyrics that are on the cards are the specific lyrics that I have channeled. And there are a couple of cards in this deck that are cards that you all have chosen. So if there's any songs that you would like to see show up in this deck, let me know in the comments below and I will put them in the deck. All right. So, give me a list. You can DM me on Instagram too. All of my socials are in the description box. But Spirit, I'm going to say 3. Sometimes they tell me 5, but we're going to start with 3. Spirit, what is the first song oracle that may resonate with my collective here? Bro. Unholy by Sam Smith. A lucky, lucky girl. She got married to a boy like you. She kick you out if you ever knew about all the shit that you told me you do. Doing something unholy. Alright? So when this card comes out, what that tells me is that while you may be aware of how messed up some people have been, that what you know about is only the tip of the iceberg. Like if you really knew how much they talked about you, how bad they talked about you, how much they lied on you, the things that they said and did, you really wouldn't fuck with them. Like somebody close to you is doing something unholy. Or, yeah, music. Or, this is what they're saying about you. You know Asha, a witch. She be doing a whole bunch of unholy shit. I seen her over there lighting sage. You know, sage is from the devil. I seen her over there playing with them crystals, them rocks. She think it's power in them rocks. Like, yeah, so somebody might be saying that you are unholy. Okay. So what is the next song, Spirit, that will resonate with this collective? Okay, that was fast. The difference between me and you, Rich Homie Quan, R.I.P. I'd rather get money and try to flip something. You'd rather sit on your ass begging from another man, holding your hands out. This may be the people. This may be the people who are trying to connect to you because they see that you are coming up. Remember I said it was that one person who's trying to act like they not involved in the shenanigans of the other people? It's because they see your potential. They see that you might actually already be getting money from whatever it is that you do. And this person, instead of going to get money and trying to flip it, will try to attach to you and hold their hand out. So be aware of this person, because there's a difference between you and them. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do 5. What's the next song, Oracle, please? Quicksand. Ooh, this one hasn't come out in a long time. I love this song. Quicksand by Moray. Got no time for the fakes, the phonies, jabronis, the ops, or the jakes. Double talk is the message that I channel with this. Didn't I say that somebody was talking out of both sides of their tongue? They double talking, they playing both sides of the fence. Confirmation. And as this person, I swear it's this person who's trying to stay close to you. They in your face, telling you how much they support you, how much they love what you do, blah, blah, blah. But then they over there with them like, this bitch really thinks she magic and shit. She over here flipping these cards and shit, thinking she know. They just fucking pictures on a card. This bitch really thinks she the next Picasso. She think that her little Crayola painting's gonna really be worth some money someday. Like, this bitch really think that she the next Whitney Houston. Like, there can only be one and it's not gonna be her. This bitch really think just because she's a starter on her basketball team that she going to the WNBA. Bitch, please. You ain't no Angel Reese. Like, that's how people are really talking about you. But then they'll show up to your basketball game. But then they'll show up to you going live on YouTube, flipping your cards. But then they'll show up to the art exhibit with your little Crayolas and your little paintings. But then they'll show up to the talent show where you're not Whitney Houston. Watch these people. These phonies, jabronis, these ops, and these jakes. Alright? What is the next card for my collective spirit? Didn't I say y'all need to go into hermit mode? We got Free Mind by Tim's. But behind my mind it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. My mind lead to the other side. Some of y'all need to just free your mind. Okay? Stop overwhelming yourself with the thoughts of these people. What these people do. What these people don't do. Who supports you and who don't. Don't worry about none of that. Redirect. Focus inward. Focus on you. Her. Focus on me. You just need to focus on you. Okay? Focus on yourself, friend. And what is the last card? What is the last card? What is the last song message for my collective? Period. That's the best last card ever. Thank you, Spirit. King's Affirmation by Aniko. My haters will always be nameless. Give them no clout. I give them no power. Dead name is the message that I channeled. For those of y'all who don't know what a dead name is, I don't know if y'all know this, but you should know that whenever you speak someone's name, you give them power. This is why the whole say her name movement started. Okay? For all those people that we've lost to police brutality, we say their name to uplift them and give them power. Some of you all need to dead name people who are not dead in your life, but they should be. And what this means is we stop saying their name. We stop talking about them. We don't talk about what not Sandra, we ain't gonna do Sandra like that. I'm thinking about Sandra Bland. We ain't gonna talk about what Monique said about you, what Monique did to you. We're not gonna even speak Monique's name. If you must speak the name of people who have harmed you, then you call them something else. Example, one of my exes was petite. And so instead of calling him by his name, we call him Littlefoot. So if I must speak of him, I say Littlefoot XYZ. Okay? So some of you all need to dead name these people in your life. Don't speak their name. Don't give them any power. Don't give them any clout. But also, with the King's Affirmation, y'all will be some of the greatest. Okay? King's Affirmation. Y'all are going to be uplifted. Y'all are going to be kings. We was kings, okay? Kings of your industry, okay? Kings of your realms, okay? The bosses of what you do. Y'all are going to be the names who ring bells. When they talking about music, your name is going to be talked about in these conversations. When they talk about art, it's going to be your name talked about in these conversations. When they talk about spiritual things, it's going to be your name that they bring up in these conversations. Okay? So uplift your own name and dead name those those people who have tried to cause you harm. All right, so let's do a postcard from Spirit, and then I'm gonna go try to catch them all before it closes. I gotta exchange my Fenty. All right, Spirit, what's the last message you have for my collective here? I don't know why the messages stopped showing up on my phone, but I see them here. All right. Shonda said, I have learned that about the dead name. Even think, you saying, you saying don't even think their name? Fuck them. We ain't gonna think about them. Asha says she loves Aniko. That name is also a name of someone has left behind. Yep. In their own power. Legacy legend. Littlefoot with the land before time. All right, yeah. But also Littlefoot because he got baby feet. But anyway. All right, so your postcard from Spirit says, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind the actions you plan on taking, especially if you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? You may be drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring a feeling related to an outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives it forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you? Towards joy, discovery, growth, or adventure? Participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward, surrender to whatever Spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives and then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants what's best for you. Life loves you more than you know. Okay, so what I'm feeling with that message, which I don't think I've ever felt this before. Some of you all are not truly walking in your purpose. You're doing something that you think you should do because you think that the outcome will be something that satisfies you. Or maybe you think that the outcome is something that satisfies other people. Maybe what you're doing is something that other people have told you you're good at, or you should be doing, or is your purpose. But it's not what's true to your heart. It's not what's true to your passion. It's not something you really have a passion for. So if there is something else that you are extremely passionate about, that you could see yourself doing for the rest of your life, that you wouldn't want to do more, like that you would want to do more than anything else, that's the thing that you need to be putting your energy into. Sometimes a lot of us get stuck in a certain path because people have told us that that's what we're good at, and we started believing it, so we started doing it, and that's all we ever do. That's all we ever do, and we really believe that that's our purpose. So I'm getting this energy of wake up. Like, wake up. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. That thing that your heart is calling you to do, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, literally follow your heart, as cliche as that sounds. But literally, follow your heart. Because that's where your purpose lies. That's the thing that's going to put you into this Empress energy. That's going to give you this abundant life. Because it'll never be work to you. It's all passion. All right? Yeah. So that's what I have for y'all today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching with me. Thank you for engaging with the content. Again, if you all would like personal readings, you can book on my website, SavySentient.com. And that is the only place you can book. I'll never be in the comments trying to solicit readings. That's just ghetto, and we don't do that here. All right. If you all would like exclusive content, or if you would like personal readings for yourself every month between the 1st and the 5th, you can become a channel member on the 3rd tier. 3rd tier channel members get readings every month in the beginning of the month. But also, if you just want access to additional content, you can become a channel member or patron. All that information is in the description box below. Here on YouTube, you can just click that join button and you'll become a channel member that way. If you all have a scary story, a spooky or spiritual occurrence that you would like dissected here on the channel on Saturdays, you can send me your story via voice note. You can do a Dropbox document, whatever, however you need to send it to me. Send it to my email, okay? And that's at savvysentience@gmail.com. And I will go over it and put it in one of the Spooky Saturday videos, okay? What else? Gratitude donations, all y'all who send cash apps, super chats, super thanks, super likes, all of that. Super grateful. Thank you all so much for your donations. I do have a Amazon wish list as well, if you all would like to donate from that. But may all of your monetary donations be returned to you tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. May it rain down upon you, and may my ancestors make it so. All right. So until the very next time I read for you all, I wish you all love and light. Now go get right. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.